Of course you could tell what I'm doing. I'm touring the USS Midway. It's an aircraft carrier and it's in San Diego here. It is just loaded with planes and jets and relatively modern aircraft. So we'll see what we can do in 3 hours. We're parked in a 3-hour parking zone, so I was already planning an attack. If I gotta come back, I'll use Sue's credit card so we look like two different people. Okay.
Let's go.
Something this big and expensive and full of metal and machinery, and I mean there are countries in the world that 50 years from now they won't have something this cool, and we're like, we're sick of it, let's throw it in the garbage.
Aww.
Okay, I've got an audio tour pendant on my chest, but I just had to grab some video of this is the guidance system room inside the Midway, and there isn't anybody here, so I want to take advantage of the time. Look at this, and whatever the heck this giant gadget is hanging from this support here, and this is what it is. Wow. So this is the end that we walked in, and this is where all of the airplanes would be stored and worked on while the ship is underway, and then when they have to fly, they go up in some type of an elevator to the next floor. This plastic model is a 1/48 scale, and it was used by engineering and all the different departments to visualize the different floors and the space and how it was going to be utilized efficiently. This entire deck back here, about the size of your backyard, which is now a cafe for visitors, was actually the deck used to transfer planes between the lower hangar and the upper flight deck. Here I took a chance and threw the drone up, my special OGIM drone, and captured a little bit of secret government footage for your enjoyment. Here was a talk that was given by an actual pilot from the Midway, and he discussed all of the things that you had to look out for and prepare for when you were coming in for a landing, whether it was night or day. It was unbelievable the workload that the pilots had and how much stress just to snag one of 3 cables that were propped up for you to grab. You had one shot at it, and if it didn't work, you had to fly back around. What do you think, Sue?
This is amazing. I don't know, I don't think I could do this.
I don't think I could either.
Pretty scary.
Well, I could work in the, I could have worked in the basement working on the planes, but I certainly couldn't fly one of these things. This was another actual pilot giving instructions on how planes were catapulted off the aircraft carrier. Okay, I'm going to show you why you need young people to be in the military. Watch how I get into this position. I'd only be able to shoot one plane a day. Jeepers criminy. All of the people that had to be trained to operate this equipment, realizing that they were 18, 19, 20 years old, all of the engineering, the companies that had to know how to build this stuff, the engineering drawings, all not needed now. This is the machine shop, and here is the boiler. It was about 140 degrees, 130 degrees most of the time. Extremely tough conditions to work in. We're coming up to the actual turbine that was the prime mover for the propellers. Goes through a gearbox here, and the shafting is down below. I had to take a slight break here, and I was back in business pretty quick, but somebody caught me, and there was consequences to pay, but we got it squared away. This was the officers' dining room, and it was definitely more upscale. The officers could bring their wives or girlfriends over for a Friday night dinner and movie, and they had to be off the ship by 10 p.m. I'm really glad we stopped at this particular station here, because we were able to listen to this and learn how to take a Navy shower for the RV. So we'll be a lot better next time we boondock.
I hope.